So I wanted to get people's opinions on something that I've been thinking about for the next generation consoles, since the Xbox One and the PS4 are a couple of months away. And my question to you guys as a Gears of War community, or just people that watch this video in general, my question to you guys is, if Epic decided to make a new Gears of War game, what kind of things would you like them to change? In this video I had an idea to revisit some of the previous Gears of War games, starting from Gears of War 1 all the way to Gears of War Judgment, and just combine a bunch of ideas and thoughts that would make the game a little bit more better, or at least a little bit more enjoyable. But everybody has their own opinion. Some people won't agree with me, some people will. We'll see what ends up happening. But feel free to get involved with this topic. Write what you guys think, your ideas, your thoughts, your opinions on the comment section down below. That'll be great. But let's get on with this video, shall we? Alright, so something we could probably all agree on is that Gears of War Judgment has some awkward movements. I'm not sure if you could tell there, but sometimes when you were wall bounce in Gears of War Judgment, it looked like you would face plant towards a wall rather than slide and use your back like in any other Gears. So that was kind of awkward for me. Although I did like that it was a little bit more fast paced. It would kind of try to follow Gears of War 3's movement, but it didn't work out that great. Gears of War 2. Going back to it, for some reason I felt it more faster back then, but going back to it, you only had 3 sensitivity settings that you could have used. It was low, medium, and high, and it just felt so slow for each sensitivity that I used. I couldn't really get adjusted to it as I did before. And for Gears of War 1, it just felt that my shots weren't really connecting. I even slowed it down in a couple of seconds where I felt that I should have shot the Marcus, but you know, it's an old game, so the connections aren't really that great. See right there, I thought I shot the Marcus, but apparently I didn't, so that was kind of shitty. But that brings me to the way Gears of War 3 is structured. Now, if they ever do decide to make a new game, I think they should revisit the way they have Gears of War 3 structured, where the movement is really, really smooth. You have control over your own sensitivity, so you can increase it if you feel that you're too slow, like in Gears of War 2. Like I said, they only have 3 options. They have low, medium, and high, so you felt kind of slow. And giving the player the ability to switch their sensitivity seems like a really great feature for everyone. Now, another thing I want to talk about is the Gears of War Judgment melee. For some reason, it's a lot faster than the previous Gears of War games, and I'm not really sure what's the reason, but my guess is that it kind of tried to take a Halo approach where you would be able to shoot then melee to get the kill. It wasn't always like this in the very beginning of Gears of War Judgment. It was going back to the way Gears of War 2 was, where you would melee first and shoot later, and that would be the 2-piece. Now, what people are trying to do now is the whole reverse 2-piece, where they would shoot first, then melee. Here's a clip. Now that right there would really piss someone off. As you can see here, I'm going to show you clips from Gears of War 3 all the way to Gears of War 1 where the melee and the ability to shoot right after was somewhat delayed. As you can see, when you melee, you have to wait a couple of seconds to be able to shoot, and that's the way that they should have approached it that way, since Gears of War 1 all the way to Gears of War 3, there wasn't too much conflict with the melee. There was delays, so you weren't able to melee, and then if you would have blinked, the other melee wouldn't have been coming. It was that fast. If you would have blinked, you probably would have missed the second melee. That's the way I would have seen it. And a lot of the times when you're in the shotgun battle kind of situation where you're face to face with an opponent, a lot of the times you'll end up getting meleeed, and the reason for that, I feel, is that because they give you the ability to melee so quickly, they'll find that as an advantage, and most likely the melee seems like it has more damage than shotgun in this game, and that's kind of just a bad way to view it. So what they should do is just revert back to the way the other games had it, where they would have a delay. You weren't able to shoot and melee at the same time, and that would just fix the whole problem that a lot of people seem to have with Gears of War Judgment, is the ability to shoot and melee at the same time. Now, one last thing that I really want to cover is the whole reticle thing. Something that everybody in the Gears of War community community likes to watch is montages, episodes, and clips, random clips, whatever it is. And something that ruins that is the fact that you have a little assist there. Gears of War Judgment, for some reason, decided to implement reticle in the middle of your screen the entire time, and to me, that ruins a clip. I have two clips for you guys to watch. One is Gears of War 3 and the other one is a Gears of War Judgment clip. Although the Gears of War 3 one is from One Shot One Kill, I would expect more people to vote for that one rather than a Gears of War Judgment clip, just because it doesn't feel like a clip if you get a blind fire or back-to-back blind fire in Gears of War Judgment, because you had that assist on. But let's see what you guys think.
Need ammo!
Throwing frag!
Incoming! Juicy. Revive me! You're good to go.
Now, to me, the Gears of War 3 clip was way more enjoyable, way more entertaining, especially if it had an edit going around and more clips, of course. But everybody has their own opinions, so I would love to read what you guys think and what kind of changes you would like for the next Gears if they do decide to make one. Some of the changes, some new features to be added, etc. There is a lot more stuff that I would like to change, but I just wanted to cover 3 topics, and I'll show you some clips at the end of what's some of the stuff that I want to change, like the grenades mostly. But hopefully you guys enjoy this commentary and gameplay. This has been Devise. Peace.
Help me out. Dude, this guy just hardens! He sucks, dude. He fucking sucks. The little dumb piece of shit. I wish I could see him and just fucking stick numbers down his throat when he thinks numbers are so fucking cool. Fucking host, dude. Fuck.